very concerning. And then when you also hear reports that Apple is threatening to remove Twitter from the App Store because Elon Musk is actually opening it up for free speech and is restoring a lot of accounts that were unfairly and illegitimately suspended for putting out accurate information about COVID. That's like one of the main...
Twitter's problems did not disappear over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. In fact, they seem to have gotten worse. Apple has reportedly threatened to ice out the social media platform. Let's talk about what that means and why Elon Musk is freaking out. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your host, Adrienne Lawrence. In a tirade of tweets, Elon Musk delivered some damning news on Monday morning that clearly adversely impacts the social media platform he just bought. Apple has mostly stopped advertising on Twitter. Do they hate free speech in America? The billionaire added, Apple has also threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store, but won't tell us why. This may seem like a small issue, but I assure you it is not. Now, before Twitter was sold to Musk for $44 million, the tech giant was Twitter's main cash cow, and it should have been Musk's best friend. But hey, in the first quarter alone, Apple spent, $48 million in ads on the platform. But now that Musk is in the driver's seat, Apple has pumped the brakes, effectively killing Musk's campaign to increase advertising revenue so that the platform can stay afloat. So what is Apple doing? Well, Apple has a history of revoking App Store privileges of companies that host violence, maybe provide problematic content, or break their own security policies. In 2020, for instance, Apple went ahead and deleted Fortnite, although it was bringing in millions, if not billions, on the App Store. And Fortnite also had more monthly players than Twitter even has accounts. Yet Apple didn't think twice. So what happens when you don't get your app on the App Store? Well, the Washington Post aptly explained. If the company were to block Twitter from its App Store, new users would be unable to download the Twitter app on their iPhone and iPads, and existing users would be unable to access updates. The alleged threat adds to the advertiser pressure, staff departures, and regulatory scrutiny confronting Musk as he seeks to overhaul years of Twitter policies and account suspensions in his quest to push a free speech agenda. Of course, Apple could just make it harder to locate Twitter on the App Store, maybe derank it, remove it from accessible options in places where Twitter is definitely seeming to fail to meet standards, such as in Europe. Well, Apple would have tremendous power here. Yeah, to say the least. And you would think that Twitter's powers that be would play nice and maybe reassure Apple that its platform is safe and viable. But no, Musk decided to try to put pressure on Apple and its CEO, Tim Cook. What's going on here, Tim Cook? Musk even signaled that he's going to war with Apple, referencing the reported 30% it charges apps. Poking the bear would seem to be quite unwise, as it could mean the end of Twitter. And this was actually something the company said itself. Twitter, like other companies, has warned investors in regulatory filings that the success of its services is dependent on their surviving review for compliance with App Store rules. Such review processes can be difficult to predict, and certain decisions may harm our business, the company wrote in 2021 filing to the Securities and Exchange Commission. As each day passes, it becomes even more evident that Elon Musk is not some kind of leader, innovator, or game changer, but really just a petulant child who was born on third and lacks the wisdom and wherewithal to exercise common sense by keeping his mouth shut and by keeping people around him who are wise. But then again, those are just my thoughts as I exercise free speech, which is exactly what Apple's doing by deciding not to necessarily advertise on Twitter. But again, just my thoughts. You let me know yours in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.